intellectual enrichment, professional competency, community service, social development, political involvement, we now introduce you to the Florida State University Dolores Poindexter Auzzane chapter of the National Black Law Students Association. The purpose of the Dolores Poindexter Auzzane chapter is to enhance the social, intellectual, cultural, and professional development of law students of African descent enrolled at the FSU College of Law. The mission of the 2005-2006 Executive Board has been looking forward while reaching back. As a group, we achieved this mission by implementing programs that equipped our members with the skills and contacts necessary to take a positive step forward in their careers. Meanwhile, we reached back through our active involvement in the African American community. Prior to taking their first steps into the classroom, mentoring began, and our new students were able to network with local attorneys, judges, Florida Supreme Court justices, and fellow BLSA members. FSU BLSA co-sponsored with the Tallahassee Barristers Association a welcome back crab boil and barbecue, which was a great kickoff to start the year. Yeah, you heard us, a crab boil. Only in the southern region do you kick off the year with a crab boil and a barbecue. Membership in FSU BLSA has its privileges. After the 1Ls were exposed to their first week of law school, we held an informal seminar entitled How to Survive Your First Year of Law School. FSU College of Law alumni returned to offer guidance regarding classroom participation and exam writing techniques for certain professors, personal health and well-being, financial responsibility, and even time management. Executive Board members also offered insight into their experiences as African American students at the College of Law. At our first meeting of the semester, in addition to holding elections for our class representatives, we utilized advanced technology to demonstrate the components of our website, to explain our virtual suggestion box and online grievance system. At the end of our first meeting, the dynamics of our organization and our vision for the year was crystal clear. After acclimating new members to the business of BLSA, we introduced them to the social aspects. At our karaoke night social, members had the opportunity to associate with their Tallahassee Barristers mentors in a more casual environment. Members enjoyed great food, good music, networking, and spirits, all while supporting a local black business. The more drinks consumed, the more real upperclassmen got with their 1Ls about the FSU College of Law experience. But most importantly, we encouraged the 1Ls to keep juking. To kick off our undergraduate mentoring program, FSU BLSA held a panel discussion where minority undergraduate students interested in attending law school were given insight into the law school experience from a minority perspective. Also, special invited guests Judge Fred Buckine and Judge Errol Powell candidly spoke about the challenges we will face as minorities in the legal profession and encouraged all in attendance to meet those challenges and exceed them. At our formal induction ceremony, we were honored to have as our keynote speaker Florida Supreme Court Justice Peggy A. Quince, who addressed our theme, being heard, not just seen. Joining FSU BLSA in inducting 17 new members were a number of community leaders, law school faculty, and prominent members of the local legal community. And all this occurred within the first month of school. BLSA sponsored a workshop to assist the 1Ls and other members on installing and using Microsoft Outlook. It helps them stay organized and assists in their time management. The tutorial session proved to be very useful to the members. FAMU's homecoming is a time of celebration, a time to be out and about in the Tallahassee community. So is FSU's homecoming. However, During FSU's homecoming, the chapter opted to do community service at the Ronald McDonald House. Not only did we spend time with the families at the Ronald McDonald House, but we also prepared them a nice meal and made sure that the place looked great as they drove up to see the location where they would be staying as they waited on their loved ones to recover.
Smoking in their easy chair on a fat cigar without a care. But that's what makes the world go round, the ups and downs of carousel, changing people sails around. Go underground, young man.
Our major priority was to make sure that our members were equipped for success. BLSA sponsored an event where one of the legal writing professors at FSU's College of Law came and spoke to the 1Ls on how to write law school exams. She afforded the BLSA 1Ls the opportunity to write a sample exam and even turn it into her for review and critique. Think about how far ahead of the game this placed our BLSA members over the other students who didn't have this unique opportunity. Prior to a major football game, we sponsored a tailgate party with the Student Bar Association, providing food and drinks to many College of Law students in attendance. This was an effort for BLSA to bridge the gap between some of the other student organizations on campus. However, being politically correct was not a requirement. FSU BLSA participated in the BLSA National Day of Service by volunteering at the local Second Harvest Food Bank warehouse. Our members spent the Saturday afternoon sorting, stocking, and shelving personal care items and food donations that were sent to victims of Hurricane Katrina. As you can see from the pictures, we always managed to balance work and play. Many students are unable to go home for Thanksgiving because we have our finals the next week. So we planned a potluck dinner where everyone who attended brought their best dish. Everyone took a break to enjoy a lovely dinner and special fellowship. The food was so good that people didn't want to leave. But we made sure that they had enough food to take some home. Just another way that FSU BLSA looks out for its members. Not only did we participate in the Angel Tree Network activity, we took it to another level. We also got the entire school involved by organizing an Angel Star Drive. Students and faculty members could purchase a star for $1 and have their name displayed prominently on our bulletin board. These proceeds went towards the purchase of winter wardrobes and toys for deserving students and siblings here in the Leon County area. We continued our networking efforts, this time with the Tallahassee Bar Association Young Lawyers Division at a local happy hour lounge. Members made meaningful connections with local young attorneys and were able to get many questions answered about their career experiences. FSU BLSA contributed to the student body organization's Diversity Week activities by organizing and encouraging school-wide participation in the annual commemorative Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. March. There was a significant turnout to this event as students from various law school organizations marched in memory of Dr. King. FSU BLSA participated in a school-wide drive to help raise a substantial amount of money to benefit the victims of Hurricane Katrina. Also, in our attempts to rebuild bridges physically and intellectually, our chapter welcomed visiting students who were displaced by Hurricane Katrina. We waived all membership dues, gave them access to our academic resources, and made certain that they were encouraged to participate in all of our chapter's programs and activities. FSU BLSA co-sponsored a town hall meeting with the FSU chapter of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, entitled Bridging the Gap Between the African American Community and Law Enforcement. We hosted a panel of top law enforcement officers, including the Chief of Police for the City of Tallahassee, Florida State University, and Florida A&M University, the County Sheriff, and a Leon County Commissioner. A number of students and prominent members of the legal community were on hand to discuss the issues such as racial profiling, use of tasers, and how to minimize the disparities between law enforcement treatment of minority and non-minority students. When our chapter was honored with the Southern Region BLSA Chapter of the Year Award, we received letters of congratulations from several alumni and prominent members of the local legal community. Many of them joined us at an intimate reception as we celebrated this great achievement. At FSU BLSA, we believe the children are our future. We went to a predominantly black elementary school to provide a snack for 160 third graders who were taking the Florida Comprehensive Assessment Test. This initiative was crucial because it is required that third graders pass this standardized test in order for them to advance to the fourth grade. Therefore, our objective was to give our third graders the best foundation to demonstrate their best performance on these tests. Through many of our efforts, FSU BLSA sought to bridge the gap between advanced legal education and the minority early learning classroom. Through the Invaders program, we assisted fourth graders in understanding and analyzing the rights guaranteed under the Bill of Rights. In addition to introducing them to the study of law, it was our goal to instill in them an appreciation for and the desire to protect the rights that we all have as U.S. citizens. Intellectual enrichment, professional competency, community service, social development, and political involvement. Thank you for walking through the last year with the Florida State University Dolores Poindexter Arzane chapter of the National Black Law Students Association. If you need more information about us or our programs, please visit us on the web at www.fsubalsa.org.